Christine. Hello everybody, welcome. Just trying to sort my, there we go, that's better. Sort my thing out. Right, hello, good evening. Welcome to a one sheet wonder with Ruth of Artful Stampin. Thought I'd play with some new products. Got new stamps, got some new inks to play with. Now, I will give you guys a choice. Would you like me to do a normal kind of, you know, A4 one sheet wonder? Or would you like me to do another wreath? I did a wreath this afternoon using the warmer tones of the new in colours. So I did this wreath earlier and stamped it onto the designer series paper with that lovely texture paste. Well, it looks like texture paste. It looks like it's been, I don't know, plastered or something. And then I was thinking of having a go with another one of these and doing another wreath. So, ooh, that might look nice. So someone's already said wreath. Deborah's gone wreath. That's quite fun, isn't it? I quite like that. An oval wreath. Ooh. Well, do you want me to do it on this texture? Deborah got in first, so. Hiya. Is everyone present and accounted for? You were watching Esther's room tour. Oh, okay. That's fine. Hi, Naoka. So, Martina, do you want me to do an oval wreath on here, or would you prefer to do an oval wreath on the other one? But Deborah did get it. Did I finish? No, I'm not Esther. I'm Ruth. Deborah. Oh, is Esther here? I don't know if Esther's arrived. Esther, are you here yet? Oh, yeah, there you are. Present, miss. Hi. Oh, I said hello to Christine already. Oh, goodness me. Hi, Honeybee. I'm confusing myself here. Right, so that's another of the plaster one. Is that one? That's the one that I used this afternoon. And there's this lovely, ooh, I don't know. It looks like inlaid mother of pearl. It looks amazing. So, oh, Dina, you guys want to see me do an oval one? All right then. So shall I put these papers away and I'll do a circle one another day. Right, let's have a little tidy up. Yeah, I guess with an oval one, it means that if you want to cut it up to do card fronts, you can do. So there is a benefit of doing them slightly ovally. Well, you can cut up the 12 by 12s if you want to. I tend to keep them whole, but I have been looking into postage costs if I was to sell the stamped ones. Just, you know, if anyone's interested in purchasing a stamped one off me, let me know, because I am thinking I can sell them as works of art, just, you know, done works of art. So, right, ooh, got new stuff to play with. So I've chosen the cooler shades of the in colours. I've got Just Jade, Pretty Peacock, Misty, Moonlight and Seaside Spray. Now I actually have Purple Posy that got discontinued, but I know it's not available. So I'm going to use Highland Heather instead, which when you stamp it off, it's kind of like a light purple. It's like Purple Posy basically. Right, let's have a look. I pulled out Healing Hugs because I really love this flower. Now this I have not played with at all. And I wondered if that Healing Hugs would fit kind of over the top of that. So we'll see, we'll see. Right, my favourite stamp of today is this one. So let's see what happens when I stamp that. And I want it very pale. I don't want it too dark in the background, so I'm going to go for Seaside Spray to start off with. So we're thinking oval here. stamping off a few times, trying to not make it too regimented. Okay. Okay, so this is a brand new stamp to me and never been inked. So this is Just Jade. Okay, I'm envisaging really using the foliage of this. I'm not too bothered about the flower for this at the moment, because I think I'd like to try and stamp that Healing Hugs one over the top of this flower and see what happens. Hey, hi Mia, catching me on the live. Yes. Woohoo, well done, Steph. You've got some nice stamps to play with, I imagine. Okay, so this is that rose from Healing Hugs. And basically I want to try and hide this now. So let's see if it will work. Hey, kind of. Oh, it is beautiful, Janine. It's weird, isn't it, that I would go, yeah, a texture is really beautiful. But yeah, no, it is. It's lovely. That kind of works. I mean, I can see the lines a little bit, but yeah, I think it works for me. Right, I do need some other flowers in here, though. Let me grab, oh, what about Timeless Tulips? Let's get that one. We could have some blue tulips in amongst the roses. You got to use what you got, Deborah. Just go back to your shelf and go, what can I use instead? So this is Misty Moonlight. I'm overthinking. Right, stop it, Ruth. Shuffling my stuff around because I'm joining. See, what you do, you see, Christine, is when you've got grandkids, you go, I think the grandkids would like to play with this. So off it goes. And you see, when you do that, if you're desperate and ever want it back, you can go, well, I only lent it to you. Can I have it back, please? But that way, it's out the way for a little bit. So basically, use the grandkids' homes as your storage area. I'm sure Wendy would love you for that. Yeah, Esther, Christina's going to join, so she'll be your stamping sister. Okay, right, I'm happy with that. Although I'm wondering if I need another little flower, something little in there. Oh, actually, I have got this here. So I'm tempted to put another green in here because the greens I have are very bluey, aren't they? And I'd like to have something a bit more zingy in here. I know I keep going for Granny Apple Green, but it just is a lovely colour, isn't it? I just bought another rolling container which fits under my desk, so I've all the stamp. You know what? That's a great idea. Ruth, I'm devious. Oh, what have I done? Oh, yes. About the grandkids. Oh, this is so delicate and pretty. I'm going to bring you in for a close-up. Look, watch this. How sweet is that? Old olive. Yeah, yes, that would be a green that's more on the yellowy side. Even Pear Pizzazz. Sometimes I find Old Olive a little bit dark. I love Old Olive, don't get me wrong. So I've got to be careful what I say about Old Olive because she's a bit sensitive. Old Olive. Yeah, so stamped off it would. Misty Meadow. We don't have one called Misty Meadow. We've got Misty Moonlight or Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow's as dark as Old Olive. I think I want to go slightly lighter, to be honest, because all the greens that I've got in here are darker. Although I've only used Just Jade on that background sort of stamp, and I haven't used it on a solid. So I was thinking of using these. Oh, I've still got that one as well to go in if I want to. See, I've not really got a lot of space. I'm wondering then whether to bring in one of these. That might be nice. Oh, mint macaron. Yeah, so mint macaron is also on the bluier side. But I just fancy something a bit zingier in here. So actually, what I'll do is I'll go for Pear Pizzazz. because it's a nice mellow green, but it is on the more yellow spectrum. This reminds me a little bit of a one sheet wonder that I did a little while back, actually, with similar colours. Actually, it was before we had the in colours, so, but actually this leaf shape is quite nice because it's not like anything that's on here already, so. Hi Deborah, you haven't missed it. Well, you've missed some of it, but you're here now. Hi Wendy. Are you not getting my messages? Are you on my WhatsApp list? Let me just double check. I'm just double checking who is on. Oh, you're not Wendy. I don't have your phone number. Right, if you use WhatsApp, Wendy March, do you want to message me your phone number and I will add you. Soft sea foam. Oh yes, that would look really pretty. Yeah. Oh, you don't do WhatsApp. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, yeah, just do you get the notifications from YouTube then? Or do you get them from Facebook? I'm sort of using this leaf as a bit of a filler now. Sort of it's a good one for sort of tucking in places. Like that. Oh, and there. Facebook and YouTube notifications can be really late. Ah, okay. How do I do WhatsApp in the US? Exactly the same way as you do it with anybody, really. Basically, just email me your phone number and let me know what region you are, because in the US I just have to add a certain extra number because I'm in the UK. And if you use WhatsApp, obviously, then you'll just get the message. Janine is in the US, aren't you, Janine? You're on the list. Is Deborah? Come, Deborah is on it. I've got people in Europe on it. Yeah, just send me an email. Thanks, Esther. Right, this is soft sea foam now, and I think what I'll do is I will use this solid leaf. Oh, needed to put it on wrong then. But because it's nice and pale, I can kind of, I feel like I can put it anywhere really. It is super pale. Let me just see if it needs re-inking. Oh yes, you just need an app from but have you subscribed to my channel? Are you a subscriber? If you're a subscriber, you can just press on the bell button and you probably will get notifications. Yeah, Melanie's on it. Right, it's very pale, this soft sea foam. And you saw me check it. It is there. It's just very, very pale. Okay, it is there. Right, I feel like we just need something small. I've got some little areas that need some small flowers. So Um, oh, where's my new stamp set gone? Oh, here it is. There was a little flower in here. No, that's not small enough. There's this one. It's really ickle. Oh, you forgot to press the bell. Oh no, you got a frozen shoulder. Ooh, take it easy, Wendy. Ouch. Quite an achievement for me, says Deborah. Oh, Deborah, bless you. Right, so these are really cute little flowers. Feels like they need a little bit of a stalk on them, to be honest, but I'm hoping that just sort of clustering them together like this just makes them make sense. Just that little peep of colour that I needed. Just that little addition. It does feel strange to not be able to access images that I've got used to for over the last year, because this last year has really been very interesting for me artistically, to be disciplined to sit down every day, virtually every day, mostly weekdays, and stamp something. And I've really got to know some stamp sets that I can, you know, if I'm making something, I can go, oh, I know what will fit in that space. But now to not have those stamp sets on my shelf, I can't do it. And I'm looking for, you know, images in the newer ones to go, well, what am I going to do now? Where am I going to turn to get these other little fillers and things? So yeah, there's this little one here, which I don't think is supposed to be a flower, but I'm going to use it. So, hi Cindy, no worries. It's nice to have you here. So this is really sweet. This is very itsy bitsy. It's tiny, but it just adds a little bit of, you know, you do get these tiny little flowers in bouquets. Oh, and I've just thought actually I could colour in some of these. Okay. Now the other one I've discovered in here, which is really cute, is this one. Watch this, guys. Where should I put it? Oh, a bit there. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? Now you know what we say to, supposed to be a flower. Yeah. Well, it is what you make it, isn't it? That's the great thing about stamps, isn't it? At the end of the day, they're shapes. And yes, they may be designed to be used in a particular way, but, you know, it's your stamps. You do what you want with them. Oh, I think this is going to be my new favourite stamp to sort of fill in. Oops. Wendy, I think you're going to have a Netflix few days to recuperate. Right, Martina, what am I going to do with this now? I know, don't tell the other favourite stamp sets that this one's my favourite. It's my favourite because I'm holding you while you're at the case. Oh, I can't stop with this now. It's so pretty. Did I get the email photo? Ooh, I think I did, but you're going to have to remind me. I've slept since then, Vanessa. I'll check my emails now. I know you did send me something. Let me look up Vanessa. Vanessa. What have you sent me? Oh, the snake, yes. Oh, my life. Yes, I noticed that you sent me that. Flippin' heck. I've just looked at it. Look, okay, look away if you don't like snakes. Do you remember the other day we were talking about snakes curled up in cars? Yikes. Right, that's it. Sorry, I should have warned you. Thanks, Vanessa. You're too kind. What can I say? Oh, dear. The purple is lovely, isn't it? And you see what I mean? When you stamp it off, that is basically the purple posy colour that we're missing. So... Right, I think the only thing left to do is maybe some little dots, and we do have some in this set. So this is called So Much Love, and such pretty script on it. Right, should we use some pretty peacock? So let's just get some nice dots on here. Yeah, I was looking at all the different pieces that I've done recently and thinking I have not got the room on my walls for all these things, and I'd rather they went to someone who was going to put it up and enjoy it. So I was thinking of just listing some stuff on eBay and going, okay, whatever it sells for, great, I'm happy. But I was looking at if people were to buy stuff from the UK, how much it would cost to send to America. Oh, and because of the awkward kind of size of some of the pieces, like if they were the 12 by 12, it would have to go as what's called small parcel rate, and it costs like £15, which is like, how much is that? $17, $18, I don't know. So I don't know if anyway, all I can do is if I list it on eBay and say that I'm happy to send to the States, but obviously the postage costs are higher. But there we go. I know, the poor snake was looking for somewhere to sleep for the winter. I wonder if I posted something that's like A4, and because it's regarded as printed paper and it would be like letter size, I bet that would be so much cheaper. So what I could do is say that, yeah, I only, well, I don't know, at the end of the day, it's up to people, isn't it? I mean, I've sent like small things, and it's cost me about £5 to send to the States. Like when I sent a small album, I did a paper bag album for somebody. Actually, no, I already made it and they wanted to purchase it. So anyway, it was just a thought, and if I sense that people want me to do it, then I will do it. And if you're interested in a paper share, please do check out my last video about the paper share. It's only available in the UK and Europe, where Stampin' Up sell their products. So I can only send it to France, Germany, Austria and Holland. So there we go. Yeah, I will look up how much it is to roll things up, because I've looked at mailers that are either tubes or triangles to roll things up, so it could be that is cheaper. So yeah, okay, I'm super happy with that. Shall I do a kind of a one sheet wonder, as in like a pattern, random patterns, because I really like this colour scheme and I like all the flowers and everything, but I know for you guys who are more card makers, you like a whole page of pattern. So shall we do that and see where it takes us? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. Which stamp are you asking about? This one is from Textured Essentials. This one is from So Much Love. Night, Esther. See, this is a cheap way of getting all your foliage down. Oh, excuse me. You find a stamp set that has got it all in, and then you haven't got to worry about it too much. Hi, Annette. Nice to see you. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I'm thinking of having a like a Zoom. Seeing Annette has just reminded me, actually, Nettie, is doing like a get together, on a virtual kind of crop get together thing, where you guys can craft away at home and then just pop in and out to say hello, and yeah, and then if you want to make a donation to me for the day, then you can do. So that was the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Hey, Claudette. Got the two sisters on together. I'm so honoured. You know I'll be there. I know you love your crops. Banking on you being there. You guys are the party, the crafty party girls. Oh, Jeanette. Okay, if you're scared of snakes, do not listen. Do not read what Jeanette's saying, because we're swapping snake stories. Oh, you're working in the morning. Oh, are you, Claudette? Okay. When have you got some days off? Is anyone free on Saturday? The other thing I've discovered is the chat, messenger chat. They've made it available that if you haven't got Messenger on your phone, so if you don't do Facebook, you can just access it through a Internet Explorer, like Internet Explorer or Chrome. How cool is that? You're busy this Saturday, maybe free before 12. Okay. I'll have a think. I wonder whether to, because I've sprung it on everybody, whether to leave it for the following Saturday. Because I might, yeah. I'm saying this stuff, but it could be that I am busy. But if we set a date for it, and then I'm free any day. I'm working Saturday. I have a holiday commencing the 21st. Ooh, okay. So towards the end. That's fun. That's funny, Linda. Oh, that is funny. He mutes you, so you have to put your hand up. Oh. I mean, if cats are fast enough, could they kill a snake? I suppose it depends what snake it is, doesn't it? Ooh, nice Claudette. Oh, that'd be nice for you to have some time off. Is it getting busier? Yeah. Ooh, I'm liking this. Now, I didn't use this one earlier, but I might use it for this. What exactly is a crop? Okay, so a crop from way back when people used to do a lot of scrapbooking is, and we used to be able to meet in real life, is where people would rent a hall, or you know, someone would organise it and rent a hall, and you would pay, I don't know, a few pounds, a few dollars, and you would then go with all your whatever you're wanting to work on, and you would spend a day with people and chat and craft together. And the reason it was called a crop is because you would crop your photographs and crop your scrapbooking paper and all that kind of thing. So the name is sort of stuck, really, even though most of us are kind of card makers. So I used to call them something else. I used to call them like a craft day or bring your own craft day, because a lot of the ladies that I knew, they didn't know what a crop was, so I didn't call it that. So with everything that's obviously happening at the moment, it's quite nice to kind of gather, but just if you're in Zoom, it means you can chat to people if you want to chat to them, and if you don't want to, that's fine. You can just craft along and watch what everyone else is doing. It's just really, really fun. So, okay, so this time I'm going to stamp these leaves in the Pear Pizzazz because I love it so much. I love the stamp and I love the colour. So, does the Just Jade stamp, is it close to Pretty Peacock? I'd say it's slightly more greener and it's definitely lighter. It's difficult to compare it at the moment because I've used it on a lined image as opposed to a strong image, a solid image. So yeah, it's a bit tricky to compare right now. But yeah, it is greenier. I mean, Peacock, Pretty Peacock, I would say is going towards the bluey green shades more. Okay, right, is anyone watching for the first time who's never been on my lives before? Hi Linda, don't worry, just pop back. Thank you, Kim. Sorry if I've missed any comments. Thanks, Jade. Sorry I missed the colours. What I'm getting is a tealish colour. Yes. So this is Pretty Peacock, this one. This is the new Misty Moonlight. This one here. And I've just used Pear Pizzazz. I used Just Jade for these leaves. And this leaf here. And then I'm going to now come back in with some Highland Heather. With these very sort of soft, floaty kind of images here. And I like to sort of a bit of a spray sometimes with these. And because it's red rubber, you can stamp off a few times and you still get quite a lot of colour coming through there. So if I was to organise like some sort of crop type thing, would you guys want challenges throughout the day as well? I mean, you don't have to do them, but, you know, would it help? Hi, Nydia. You're here now. Okay, so this little stamp is from the All Things Fabulous, this one. I love it. So nice. Is Christine still on here? Christine, have you got thought about what you want in your starter kit? Oh, thanks, Vanessa. What did you say about Pizzazz? Yo, you love Pizzazz, Deborah. Yep. What is the wispy branch from? It's from Healing Hugs. There. So I've used that one, that one. Actually, I've used all the floral elements. I've not used the texture. Actually, if you don't have the textured essentials, this little stamp here, that would be fine for creating a bit of background first. You don't necessarily need textured essentials. Well, I think you actually do, but there we go. Oh yes, no, definitely, yeah, stamp along. I mean, I'm happy to perhaps do a one sheet wonder as in the crop if anyone wants to sort of stamp along, but there are so many videos that are out there that, you know, you might want to choose one where you think, oh, I've got those stamps and I can follow along. Yeah, no, definitely. If you're new to stamping like this, I do recommend that you have a go stamping with one of my videos just to kind of get used to the process. And now, who was it who said to me that they just sat down and had a go and they did about 20, and then she felt that once she got to about 20, I know it might seem like loads, but honestly, the more you do it, the more you'll get to know how the stamps work and how to balance stuff, and it will come easier and easier to you. You know, the reason I'm able just to pick up a stamp set and kind of know what I'm doing is because I have stamped, over 100 of these probably now. So it is practice. You done your wish list and changed your wish list. Oh, I know, Christine. I know, sweetie. Yeah, it was on you were on our hearts today. Well, you know, you and the family. Right, got this little thing here. It's just nice to add a few different floral images in there. Don't actually really need it, but it's just nice to play. Yeah, these colours are good. If you're into sort of figuring out things on the colour wheel, these are all pretty complementary. They're quite they're next to each other on the colour wheel. So it makes sense that they should work, really. Okay, I'm looking at my screen and I feel like there's a space here that really should have blue. Do I ever add white? Yeah, occasionally I have done, but I suppose because I'm stamping on a white piece of paper, I don't usually feel the need to add white to it. I did when I did a wreath and it felt too dark, so I used some of the craft white ink and added white to that. Oh, thanks, Jeanette. Right, so just some little dottages now, I think. Yeah, I think I'll do that in the Pretty Peacock, because the only place I've used Pretty Peacock is with those great big roses. So just needs a few little dashes. Yes, you could emboss, yeah, with white. That would be nice. I have occasionally embossed with like gold and things, and that's looked lovely. But sometimes when I'm doing a live, I can't be bothered to get all the stuff out to do the embossing. I know it's not actually that difficult, It's the idea of it. I'm terrible procrastinator. Right, there we go. I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight. So let me just move some of these. Oh, I know what, I need to show you all the stamp sets, don't I? So I'll pile up my inks here. All the stamps to one side. Got a stamp mountain here. Okay, right. So first one. Yeah, I used all of those. So Timeless Tulips, All Things Fabulous, Healing Hugs, and So Much Love. Oh, and Textured Essentials. So if you don't have So Much Love, you know what? You could probably live without it, because you could use those leaves just to stamp around the roses. Okay, so don't feel you can't do it without it. If you don't have Textured Essentials, that's fine. You can use this texture here. Just add that. Maybe do it afterwards instead of before, like I did. I did it before to try and map it out, but you could do either way, really. So I would say your essential stamp sets then are, well, really Healing Hugs and Timeless Tulips, and then something else that has a small floral on it. So if you've got something like Varied Vases from last year, that would work as well. Then colour wise, oh, I've got a nail that is slowly, I did something to it and I caught it and it's been slowly breaking off, and I keep cutting more and more off it, and oh, I'm going to have to just completely chop it off now. There we go. First world problems, eh? Right. Okay, so we've got Pretty Peacock, Misty, Moonlight, Just Jade, Pear, Pizzazz, Soft Sea Foam, Seaside Spray, and Highland Heather. Now, you could probably live without Soft Sea Foam because it is pale and you could stamp off your Pear, Pizzazz. You could probably live without Just Jade as well, because Pretty Peacock, if you stamp that off, you'd get a lighter version. So let's pop that out and that out. So, but generally to get this look, you certainly want those. But if you have the others, then fantastic. Okay. And then with this one, same set of stamp sets, but this time I didn't use the Soft Sea Foam. Much as I do love you, but I just didn't use you. Right, you've got to just, you know, reassure these ink pads, otherwise they get a bit paranoid. Yeah, so there we go. Those were the colours. So there we go. And see if you want to choose your faves. That one and that one. It's not really much between it. It's just a different kind of way of laying it out. And I would say you'd find it harder to cut this one up than this one up. Because this one feels like it should stay as one piece. This would look lovely with like a word in it or something. A framed bit of art, or, you know, I don't know. So there we go. No, I don't tend to cut the wreaths up, but with something like this, because of the way it's designed, you could cut this up and you end up with 4 beautiful backgrounds for cards. So the ovals, yeah, you could do it if you wanted to. This one certainly I'd cut up. I wouldn't leave this like this. This needs all cutting up. So someone having a fit that I'd cut this up. Is it Nyoka? Wish I could cut the sheet to use. I have got lots of videos where I have cut them up. Yeah, I won't do this tonight because otherwise I'll be here past midnight. But if you have a look at my playlists, I've got videos of how to cut up the one sheet wonders. Yeah, Jeanette, yeah, your favourite is that one because it's easier to cut up. Yeah, you love them both. You've just had an idea, says Wendy. Okay, but you're supposed to be resting, Wendy. You would frame it. There we go. Well, I might keep that one and put that one on eBay. So if anyone wants to buy it, they can buy it. I've got a whole heap of stuff to sell. So this would certainly be easier to ship to the US. Actually, you know what? I'm going to look it up right now to see how much it costs to post the letter, large letter, Royal Mail, to the US. Get a price. Overseas, USA. What are you sending? Next. A letter. So, large letter. What does it weigh? Oh, up to 100, let's say. What's the value of your letter? Say up to 20. Okay, what size is your... Oh, I've done that one. Okay, so if you want it tracked, it's £9-ish. Not tracked, it's like, oh my goodness, £3 or £4, less than. So this can be sent to the States for like $4, this one. Oh well, there we go. Useful to know. Someone last night did a live showing fabrics she was selling. She just gave a number for each lot of fabric. Oh, cool. Yeah, I do have an eBay shop, Deborah. Yeah, I've had one for years. Years ago, I used to sell stuff on eBay. I used to sell craft stuff on eBay before I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I have got quite a good reputation on, you know, I've got a good score on eBay. So let me just turn the camera to say hello to you guys. Ooh, sorry. See my mess instead. There we go. Yeah, so I sell on eBay quite easily, and nowadays it's so easy to list stuff. You know, on your phone you've got an app and you just click your photo, put your description in, way to go, you know. And in those days, you used to really play with the description words and the titles to try and get seen. It was a bit like now when you're on YouTube and you're trying to find keywords and things like that so that you'll be found. But I'm guessing that I'll just put them up there and then share the link to my shop on here, and it's up to people if they want to purchase them. Because I do have a few layouts that I've got some 12x12 stamped things, and I've got canvas that I want to sell. So I've got a few bits from way back when. I've got this one that I want to sell. That's done with all texture paste and all sorts of stuff. So there's that one, and then I've got that one. Just says create. So and I've got other stuff. I can't believe how much SU stuff. Oh, I know. There shouldn't be, and there should be no new stuff. Yeah, there shouldn't be any new stuff really. Yeah, as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you're not allowed to sell new products on eBay. You're just not. And I just don't understand it. Anyway, Lydia's laughing at me. Oh, Martina's already offered to buy what? Which one? Oh, Martina, I'll just send it to you. Next time I send you a parcel. You're so sweet. Oh, I know. Yeah, sometimes it makes me laugh because sometimes these stamp sets end up on Facebook, and or not Facebook, YouTube, and you can buy it cheaper from a demonstrator, or maybe that person is a demonstrator and they're just trying their luck to get more money, but it's against policy rules. You choose the oval. Oh, don't, Jenny. Yeah, it could be. Oh, God. Anyway. Right. I'm going to go and see you guys tomorrow at some point. Oh, is it, Claudette? Right. Yeah. Sad, isn't it? What did Nonna say about my wreath? Oh yes, Nayoka, do you follow me on you would frame the wreath? You do you follow me on Facebook? Because I've got an Artful Stampin space is where you can share pictures of stuff that you've made that's been inspired by my channel. So you can join in there. Oh, I know. Hi Nessa, I didn't realise you were in here. I've just seen you now. Good night, Nostar. Nostar Nessa and Nostar Wendy. Yes, sleep well, Claudette. Lovely to see you. Sleep well. Right. If anyone wants to have a brief chat on Zoom, I can head over to Zoom. Does anyone want to have a quick chat on Zoom? Take care, honeybee. Yes, don't forget thumbs up. Me, says Vanessa. Okay, hold on. Just get the thing. Chat. Okay, so if you want to come to Zoom, you need to click on the link, and let me just check to see if there's a password. Oh, there is a password. Hold on. The password is 277792. Hi everybody. Hi Nan. 27792. Okay. So if you click on that link, what's my Etsy store name? Haha. I think it is still called Paper and Pearls. It's got nothing in it, Linda. Nothing there. No, eBay is Ruth Trice. Yeah, I've got nothing listed on there currently either. But you'll have to put your daytime jammies on. I'm half in my jammies. I've got my jammies on my bottoms. My bottoms. You know what I mean. The bottom half of my body. Hi, Nana Rebine. Have I pronounced that right? Night, Christine. Sleep well. Lots of love. Right. Take care, Annette. See you guys soon. Oh, hold on. See who's in Zoom already. Right. Take care. Bye.